I'm surprised I have not talked about this. I have to be really hell. I was playing Modern Warfare 2 last night, like the brand new one, and Modern Warfare 2. The hell? Like the original one, and I got flagged for it. And apparently I learned that AI is listening to me and it is going to ban me or punish me if I say something. Wow, COD, you've hit a new low. Oh, person again? Like, it's supposed, they're like saying, oh, it's supposed to protect against hate speech, which I'm like, no, I don't think that should be allowed, bruh. Like, you shouldn't be out here just hating on everybody. But, you know, but if you do, like, in my opinion, as much as I hate anyway, what's it called? At the same time, I do, like, here's the thing. In real life, hate speech is annoying because, you know, you really can barely shut the person up, but on video games, there's a magical thing called the mute button, or, you know, you just crank your volume down. If someone's hate speeching me in a video game, all I gotta do is mute them. And I used to be really, really sensitive to everybody cursing at me. Now I've just completely... Now if I get called like the worst slur ever, I laugh my ass off. I actually love it when they do that because it just makes me so entertained of how people could get so mad at a kid like me. It is so funny. Like, yeah, at least in the game I can mute them. But, like, you know what? I would rather go against somebody hate speeching me on COD Modern Warfare 2 than to go against somebody who is aimbotting me, literally laser me from across the map with like an automatic pistol that has like 10,000 recoil but suddenly has 0 recoil because of aimbot. I'd rather have every worst name. Name every name. Oh god. I'd have every name called to me in the book rather than hate speech. Or rather than cheating. Because I can't combat cheating. I can combat hate speech easy peasy. Just mute them. But come on. Activision, you got so lazy you're using AI, and plus, you know, I really love it when my right to speak whatever the hell I want has been infringed upon. I do love it when my basic, you know, First Amendment right has been infringed upon, you know. Thank you very much. I do agree there's things you shouldn't be saying, like you should be threatening to bomb or dox people. You shouldn't be threatening to, like, you know, swap people, or like, that's a little bit extreme. And I agree it's kind of, you know, not okay. But come on, some trash talk and insulting is pretty tame compared to, like, I'd rather have somebody trash talk me than actually threaten to kill me. You know what I mean? Or dox me. You know what I mean? It pisses me off. Because there's like nobody in the chat, and I think that's why. Because nobody wants to be banned from this stupid AI. It's literally Big Brother. It's literally listening to everything you say.
Franchise. It's live in Modern Warfare.
What's it called? Okay, I want you to really think about this right now. What if I say a very offensive rules? It's like saying if I shot somebody in the woods and everybody was okay with it, I shouldn't be charged with murder. Yeah, that is a stupid point. I digress on that. Anyway, I agree if making games fair and accessible for everybody. But come on, if I'm very sensitive, I will not play. Like, let's go. I will not play Call of Duty, right? If I'm really, really easy to offend, I won't play Call of Duty. Simple as that. And if you aren't, then if you are sensitive, I don't recommend you play Call of Duty. I like nobody asked for. Please, Activision, update the game. Add new guns, add new content, new maps, new mechanics. I don't care. Okay? Add whatever you want. But don't add this. I paid $37 for your game, eh? I paid $37 to agree that I will be snitched on. You are, and let's go. People that buy this game, you are paying $37 to $70, enough to buy a pretty decent meal, like a solo meal from Texas Roadhouse, or another pretty good game, whatever. You know I get. You know where I'm going. Those people that paid $70, you're paying $70 to have somebody snitch on you. I mean, at least if I cuss when I'm using Instagram, it doesn't say, oh, you're banned for a day or two, whatever the hell. But, come on. I love it when I have a $37 product that says no when I want to use it. That's what I love.
When in Warzone in North America.
Maybe I'm a little bit hypocritical. Caught on lot. T-Rex, please! Christ almighty, please! Get to a shallow, get to a shallow arrow, get to a shallow arrow. Oh my god. T-Rex! T-Rex! Oh boy. Done, right there. Attack, dead. My god. Whew. Yeah.
It's gonna go global when they launch Modern Warfare 3. And this new AI it might be a deal breaker for some people. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna peel it back layer by layer as soon as we hear from today's sponsor. This video.
No, we're not doing raid. No, no, no. Okay, anything but raid. Oh my god. Raid is ruined. What is that?
In North America and
whoa, that is cool.
With MW3. Here are the details. Now, I'm not going to read you every single detail. I'm going to sum it up for you guys. Give me the Cliff Notes version. Basically, there's new AI technologies. Listen to all the trash talk that's going on in the lobby in real time.
Come on, I play that game just to listen to trash talk.
Of voice chat, rule breaks, things that go against the Call of Duty code of conduct, but only Activision will be able to issue the ban after the AI reports on you. So AI is going to be out in the lobby listening to you and snitching on you, man. Yo, I mean, toxic game chat? What do they consider toxic?
Exactly.
I mean,
what if I say, quote, you suck at the game? Is that toxic? What if I say, oh, you didn't do that good at the game, right? I'm not being really that toxic if I'm contexting it. What is trash talk, okay? I think everybody has a definition for trash talk, a different one. I bet you round up 10 people, they'd all describe trash talk a little bit similarly, but if you had them detailed to a crisp, probably be a little bit different, right?
It's toxic, bro. You want to talk about this? It's actually an anti-toxicity team over at Activision working on this. Let me tell you something right now, man. The chat in the lobby ain't even close to the most toxic thing about this game.
You know what? I have played out. You know, give me a second. Pause this game. Can I do this? Can I actually go over to my games and see how much Modern Warfare 1 I've played? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know how much Modern Warfare 1 I've played. Or 19. Let's see. I've sank 27 hours in the COD Modern Warfare 2. Right? I have never heard an incident of hate speech at all. There was some toxicity, but it was very minor. Like, it wasn't somebody rambling on and on and on. It was actually, like, somebody making a remark and then just shutting up. I think, like, 1 or 2 times, I've actually seen people argue and start to, like, be real, quote-unquote, bad. You get what I mean? Oh my god, it's actually... Where is this? This is actually not a bad location for a base. It's a little bit dangerous, but still, you get the point.
The most toxic thing about Call of Duty is the matchmaking. Me sitting in the lobby for 10 minutes waiting for a match to start is toxic. Me playing the same sweats day in and day out because matchmaking will...
Yeah, no kidding.
What else is toxic? The matchmaking is the most toxic thing.
Here's the thing, I have to bring this up. They are saying don't be toxic, but remember the... I'm not going to say what exactly it is, the workplace. You're going to call us toxic when you can accuse of a lot of toxicity, huh? You're really going to pull that... No. Activision, you need to just take a mirror and look at yourself for once, eh?
Duty. Call of Duty. You should have an anti-toxicity team work on your matchmaking. I'll sit in the lobby and have some dude cuss me out all day long and just get me in and out of lobbies quick. I want to sit here for 10 minutes and
no kidding. I have to wait. Meanwhile, you have to wait for like a uranium atom to decay from start to finish, which takes like I don't know 300 million years in order just to find a COD match. I mean, I play a lot of shipment. I don't have trouble finding a map. Or what's it called? The server story just went down a few days ago. Like they went completely out. Why don't you invest money into fixing that? That is more damaging to your game. Why would you make a system that, like, what's it called? A lot of people I feel like go to COD for the trash talking. Why would you make a system that literally bans your customers for doing nothing? They're not pirating the game, they're not stealing it, they're not going out here being way too bad, actually. Most of the toxicity I see on COD is actually relatively tame. I mean, it's really soft and, you know, weak compared to the stuff people said in the original Modern Warfare 2, what I've seen on videos. Yeah.
I got all kinds of things to do, man. I can't be sitting here wasting 10 minutes of my life waiting for a freaking match to start, man. It's ridiculous. Trash talk is, it's not even toxic, bro. Trash talk's the only fun thing we got left in this damn game.
It is. Like, bruh, trash talking has existed ever since humans have competed, dude. Just let us rip. Let us cook, dog.
Take that from us. And how creepy is it just knowing that there's an AI bot listening to every single word we say? I mean, think about it. They could collect enough words we speak on us to mimic our voices, man. They could make a whole AI character out of you, and he will talk exactly like you because the AI is copying down and recognizing and understanding every single word you say. Man, that is weird. So, I mean, again, is this going to work? Who knows? Because Activision hired Ricochet to ban the cheaters. That didn't work. And, I mean, Call of Duty, in case you haven't noticed, man, you really can't afford to be banning people, okay? Not enough people play your game to begin with. We're playing a game here where we are murdering people. And you're worried about chat? If I don't like...
By the way, they're saying we have a really inclusive audience when freaking Al-Qaeda is in the game. I mean, I know it's not the actual Al-Qaeda, but, like... Really? Come on. You have terrorists in your game. They're like the most hateful people on earth. They literally kill you if you're not like, literally not exactly like them. If you like go like a little bit off from being in their beliefs, they will literally gun you down. Freaking terrorists. Oh, like come on, bro.
Someone saying I can mute them. And if I really don't like what someone's saying, I'll mute him and block him, which does absolutely nothing. At least I won't have to listen to his voice anymore. But if you block someone, that does absolutely nothing because they still show up in your lobbies anyway. I could go online right now and I'll have like four people on my block list in my lobby. And like every single day I see people on my block list. Blocking people does nothing. But you can mute them. If I get a problem with what someone is saying, I'll just hit them with the mute button. Why do you need an anti-toxicity team? And why do we need AI out here in the lobby snitching on us, reporting on us, and listening to every single thing we say? Man, it's creepy, bro. It is creepy. People don't talk as it is in these lobbies. If I get in the lobby where people are talking, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Nobody talks, and now nobody's really going to talk because they're afraid of saying something toxic that might get...
Yeah, I've seen a lot of muted mics.
In the lobby and you're dropping racist stuff and hate stuff, you know, whatever. But if I come into the lobby and I'm just, you know, playful trash talking, calling someone a noob, or, you know, calling someone a diseased rhinoceros pizzle, or if I'm calling someone a sweat from a baboon's balls, you know, I can all this stuff. And, I mean, am I going to get banned for it? I mean, am I going to, you know, have some nerd walk into one of my claymores, booty slide around the corner to one of my claymores? I'm going to yell out, get bodied, nerd. I'm going to get banned for it. I mean, saying get bodied might not be offensive now, but man, I don't know, the way the world's going, maybe 5, 10 years from now, telling someone to get bodied would be super offensive. Like, oh my God, girl, he said the B word. I got a body too? That's so offensive. Oh my God, he said the B word. He said get bodied. I mean, who knows? Stuff we used to say 10 years ago is super offensive now. It wasn't offensive back then. Calling someone a nerd and telling someone to get bodied might be hella offensive in the future. AI gonna ban me? Oh my goodness. Fellas, it seems like Call of Duty just wants to strip away anything that's fun about Call of Duty. Now they got some AI bot out here snitching on us to Activision, and I mean, you could get banned, and I mean, are they even going to tell you what you said? Are they going to tell you what?
Exactly, I got a notice, they didn't even tell me what I said.
This whole thing is pointless to me, man. Honestly, they put, you want to talk about toxic, they put all these death animations in the game, but we are literally, like,
killing people in the worst, yeah.
Death animations, right? They don't care about that. Why? Because they make money off it. Ain't no money to be made off trash talk. And you don't need an AI robot reporting on people, man. If I don't like what someone's saying, I just hit the mute button. Problem solved. You can mute the whole damn lobby. I mean, this whole thing is dumb. And you look at the problems the game has, man. How about you fix the matchmaking? Okay? How about you fix all the third-party cheats, all the Chrono Zen? You can't even do that.
Oh, look at that! It's an otter! Yo, what is up, my dude? Hey! What is up, my guy? Oh my God, he's adorable. Look at him. Her? Look at her. You otter. Oh my God. I couldn't. If those are the only things in this game, then my Lionsaurus would stay at level 1 if you get where I'm going.
You're worried about the wrong things, man. Call of Duty don't need an anti-toxicity team, man. Honestly, it really doesn't. The game is toxic. The game makes people swear. This game turns people into jerks. People could get on this game, right? And be in the greatest of moods. You play this game for 2 or 3 matches, you want to go out and murder everybody. This game brings out the worst in people. It's the most frustrating game I've ever played in my life. People say they come out and play Call of Duty to relieve stress. What? Man, Call of Duty is a source of my stress. I'm on blood pressure medication because of this game. This game is the cause of stress, not relieve stress. Oh my God. It's just absolute insanity. But then again, that's my matchmaking that causes all the stress and the frustration. Me sitting here waiting for 10 minutes for a match to start just so I can get put in a public league tournament every game. Oh my God. Anyway, fellas, I think this whole thing is pretty dumb. I mean, we don't need an AI bot out here listening and reporting on us. That is so weird. And ultimately, I think it's going to hurt the game and not help it. I mean, trash talk is the only fun thing we got left out here in these COD streets. They've taken everything else that's fun away from us. And again, don't get it twisted, fellas. I'm not saying I'm cool with people coming out here being racist and speaking hate speech. That stuff, I'm fine with AI bots snitching on, because you deserve to get snitched on if you come out here with that kind of garbage. But, you know, playful smack talk, I mean, I don't know. It almost seems like anything chat is acceptable out here in a Call of Duty lobby. Just it's such a toxic environment. The toxic chat goes along with it, man. I mean, damn, that AI bot is going to be sweating harder than the nerds in my lobbies, man. Wait till that AI bot gets a taste of the COD community. Like, damn, they're gonna get, that AI bot is going to rage quit from all the toxic chat. Can you imagine that AI bot in the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies of 2009? Damn, we'd all be banned. All of us, we'd all be playing something else. I tell you what, when we get banned from Call of Duty, fellas, it might be the best thing that ever happened to you, man. Believe me, go on and play. There's plenty of other games out there. I hate when people be like, oh, I hate this game so much. I'm like, well, why you play it, man? Well, there's nothing else to play. No, that's bull squash. There's tons of things you can play, man. There's tons of other games to play. You don't need to be playing Call of Duty. And if you do get banned in COD by the bot, actually, the bot can't ban you, but the bot will snitch on you, and then Activision will ban you. If you do get caught up and Activision bans you, take it as a blessing in disguise and just go play something else, man. X Defiant's gonna be dropping. I really want X Defiant to be good, man. I really, really do. I am rooting so hard for X Defiant, but I think it's lacking, man. They gotta put some kill streaks in there. You gotta do something. If you're gonna make a COD killer, you gotta make a game like COD. I'm sorry, you have to. I mean, the streaks in this game are so bad, it's almost like this game don't have streaks anyway. The cluster mine, probably the best streak in the game. VTOL's alright, but it gets shot down way too easy. It's so easy to shoot a VTOL down. And how come I can't have two VTOLs in the sky at once? You know what I'm saying? Like, someone else will have their VTOL up, I can't call them mine. You guys remember MW2? You look up in the sky, all you see is choppers everywhere. MW2 2009. You look up in the sky, there was like 4 or 5 streaks in the air at once. It was insane. Come play this game, they would let you pull one chopper at a time. Are you serious? Dude. They've killed Call out here just snitching on everybody. That's unbelievable, man. The news just keeps getting worse and worse for Call of Duty, man. I'll tell you. Anti-toxicity team. Don't worry about the players. We can
it's like Bowling Hunters.
Matchmaking is by far the most toxic thing in Call of Duty. In closing, it's the matchmaking that's the most toxic thing, not the chat. Someone's out here talking reckless, I'll mute them with quickness. I don't need some AI bot snitching. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. How much are you paying this anti-toxicity team, man? how much you paying that AI bot to come out here and snitch on everybody? Unbelievable. What do you guys think about all this? Drop down in the comment section. We don't need an AI bot. Just smash the mute button on these nerds, man. That's it. It's that simple. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Truth here, the Godfather himself, bringing you another video.
The most insane diet in TikTok.
Dale used to hide his smile. Now, he's switching to he uses their anti-caffeine.
That's a good attempt, but not good enough. At least I can show mine without fear. Well, hey, guess what? Guess what? Ready? Banned. Nerd. Wall your face. Sucks when you can't talk, right? Huh? Isn't it? Can you tell me if you like that or not, eh? I'm waiting for your response. Got him. I love punishing trolls. Allosaurus, okay, get ready to tango. 12, 16. 12, 16, 36. Can I not? Oh god. That is loud. 400 prime meat. No, no, raw meat. Oh. Give me a second.
So I just try to swallow as many as I possibly can at
You-
once. A lot of people are saying that the fact that I have to take so many pills means that my diet is not good.
Looks like this lady took a little bit too much inspiration from the song Skills and Pills from Till Lindemann.
To solve all of their problems and bring us world peace, even though doctors and scientists would say it's shaving years off their life. Now, we've looked at a lot of strange diets on this channel, but the one we're going to be looking at today is a little bit out there even for our standards. And it comes by way of the TikToker Liz Cybers, whose diet consists mainly of raw dairy products. The other day, I saw this video of hers talking about why she only eats raw dairy and why she gets all of her food from an Amish farm, and I got excited. Now, what I'm about to tell you guys might make me sound like kind of a nerd, but hey, that's okay. When I was in college, I did a research project on this very topic, raw milk versus pasteurized milk, and I learned a lot about milk. Well, I looked at mention, but he was kind of on a carnivore diet before it was really a thing, and he drank raw milk. He would swear by the benefits and say that it's the best thing ever, and I would want to vomit every time I saw him drink it, and we would argue about it all the time. So when I was assigned a research project, I was like, okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to prove you wrong, and I did. Now look, I'm not claiming to be a scientist or a nutritionist, but I do know a lot about this specific topic involving milk, and also the reliability of media post-2008, so drop all your milk and news-related questions down below. But hey, maybe Liz is about to drop a knowledge bomb on me that I'm not expecting. Guess we'll find out. Let's begin.
The reason that we love buying dairy from the Amish is that they don't pasteurize their dairy. It's actually illegal to sell unpasteurized or raw milk in stores, so buying from farms is the only way to get it. Pasteurization is
Because there's a lot of yucky stuff in unpasteurized milk. That's how you can contaminate yourself.
Safe. It also kills off the enzymes and probiotics in the dairy that actually makes it digestible for humans.
Alrighty, so there's a lot.
I'd rather drink milk and not get nutrients. By the way, this is wrong. There's calcium in milk. Calcium goes to your bones. It's literally its chemical property. She would know that if she didn't get all of her info on 4chan and TikTok. And second, oh boy, where do I even begin with this? I mean, I'd rather not get nutrients from a substance and have it kill me, my dude.
In that sentence you just heard, that is nothing but false information. So first off, this idea that pasteurization is what makes people unable to digest dairy is a complete myth, and it's been debunked over and over again. What it does do, which some people classify as curing lactose intolerance, which is debatable, is that raw milk contains the enzymes that break down lactose, which obviously helps people that don't produce those enzymes naturally break down lactose. What hasn't been found, though, is that drinking raw milk is going to build up a colony of these enzymes in your gut and somehow magically treat your lactose intolerance. If you were to drink raw milk for an extended amount of time and then switch to pasteurized dairy, you're not going to suddenly be able to process it. So drinking raw milk is kind of like just drinking pasteurized milk with a lactase supplement. Secondly, the idea that raw milk has these probiotics that are going to help your gut is completely false as well. Raw milk does not contain probiotics at all. The word probiotic has kind of been thrown around by the health community a lot. It's sort of become a buzzword, and it's watered down the original meaning, like the whole good bacteria versus bad bacteria thing.
thing? A probiotic has a specific definition, and part of that definition is that it must not be a pathogen, which oftentimes the bacteria found in raw milk is, which is why we came up with pasteurization in the first place. There is no evidence whatsoever to point towards raw milk as being this magical source of probiotics, and anyone who tells you otherwise is probably trying to sell you something, likely raw milk or supplements. And thirdly, pasteurization has been found time and time again to have no real impact on the nutritional value of milk. As long as you don't consider E. coli of this video, I think I've covered many of the basic topics here, so I'll try to shut up now.
Pasteurization is one of the main reasons why so many people are lactose intolerant. As long as you're buying from a trusted source, the risk of contamination is low. Factory farming is where contamination is too high, but on a wholesome Amish farm where cows are grass-fed and treated with love, the contamination risk is quite low.
Okay, I'm sorry, I lied. First off, to say that you're more likely to get sick from regulated factory farming products than you are unregulated local farm products is just talking to hear yourself speak. And look, I'm not a factory farm supporter. If you've watched my videos long enough, you'd know that. But this is just a baseless claim intended to make what you're doing sound better, which that leads nicely into talking about the second insane thing this woman said. The Amish treat their animals wholesomely. This has been done true time and time again.
Don't the Amish basically use animals instead of tractors and
I'm so grateful that
stuff?
these farms exist because I could never consume dairy from grocery stores, and now I can have all that I want.
You must force her to eat dairy. Oh god, can you imagine eating cookies and having diarrhea the next day because this lady is using unpasteurized milk? I'd be so irate with her.
We have 6 pounds this week. We also got 6 pounds of butter. These are yogurt, really great for probiotics. Kefir, another kefir.
Kevlar.
Lots of heavy cream, and that's this week's Amish haul.
What are you doing in your kitchen that requires
She's just making meth at this point. She's Walter.
that she lives with 2 people and this
Oh.
scary? If you genuinely believe that your diet that consists of 6 pounds of cheese a week is healthy, this isn't even worth our time.
I do intermittent fasting, so let me show you how I eat all of my food within 3 to 4 hours every day. I start eating every day around 9:30 a.m. and I always start with a coffee with a lot of heavy cream. Then I take a lot of supplements. After I did a blood test, we found out that I had a bunch of nutrient deficiencies, so basically I just take every vitamin that I'm deficient in.
People like this will look you dead into the eye and say with a straight face that they believe their diet is healthy and good for them, and then follow up that statement by saying, I have to take 31 supplements in the morning. So yeah, this woman takes 31
I have to take 4 supplements. If I'm taking 30, I hate pills.
She says she's working with a, quote, professional who's recommending all these supplements. I would bet everything I own that this professional is some holistic doctor that also happens to have a supplement business on the side. I mean, seriously, you see how easy of a target they are for these kinds of businesses? It's the oldest trick in the book. Create the problem, sell the solution. Look, I'm a professional. You can trust me. You need to get on this diet that's going to make you deficient in many, many things that your body needs to function. Don't worry. Instead of eating just a normal, healthy, balanced diet, you don't need to do that. I have all the supplements you could ever need, and I'll have them shipped to your doorstep bi-weekly. We even have a payment plan if you can't afford it all at once.
Then for breakfast, I make this like cheesy burger thing with kimchi. Also,
Why does you sound like the one lady from the meme that's like, do you ask me how they feel and you only say you're fine? Like that
I
meme?
always have 2 cups of coffee, by the way. A lot of heavy cream goes into that. I top the burger with a fried egg, and this is my breakfast that I eat around 10:30 a.m. The burger is freaking delicious. I just made a whole YouTube video on
Wait.
I take 32.
If she says she's not for factory farming, she's consuming eggs, which are coming from chickens, one of the most factory farmed animals in history. What the hell?
pills in the morning, so I just try to swallow as many as I possibly can at once.
I genuinely cannot believe this is not satirical. I was off by one. It's 32 supplements every single day. How does a person trick themselves like this? These people that sell these supplements and these diet plans...
Bro's literally tilting them from skills and pills.
A few blood tests later and thousands and...
Oh my god. If you, okay. I'm not gonna play the entire thing, but this is what I'm referencing. Here's what I'm referencing. The song I'm referencing. It's actually good. This lady right now. Literally, put all the left is right, all the black is white, all the fast walk slow, all the loose is tight.
The dollar worth of supplements, they have tricked a person into thinking they're healthy for eating raw milk, butter, and pills. This is no different than the quote fitness gurus who are 6% body fat and 275 pounds who tell 14-year-olds on TikTok they're not on steroids and make a supplement brand saying if you take these you'll look like me after 4 months. The fitness industry has and always will preyed on people who know nothing about nutrition.
Around 11:30, I make a yogurt bowl with some kefir and some extra probiotics. Also, it's important to say that I'm doing this supervision of numerous professionals, so
Notice how she uses the word professional and not doctor. That's not on accident.
don't take this as medical advice. Please always work with a professional because everyone's needs are so unique and different. Don't bullshit. Swear to God. Anyways, at 12:30, I usually make a cup of broth, add a ton of beef fat into it. This is what heals my gut. It's a little bit hard to get down, I'm not gonna lie, but
That is so gross.
favorite snack in the world, which is berries and Amish cheddar.
I would rather eat pork and have food
All right,
poisoning.
look, I'm trying not to be too critical here because I think this woman has just been misled by people she trusts. But if we look at what's been eaten today, it's not really that big of a surprise that there's diet.
What's up, dude?
Issues.
What's up,
We've had
primate?
Some broth, coffee, fruit,
going,
and cheese
homie?
with some raw dairy mixing. No grains, no vegetables, nothing green has even made an appearance in this video. When you don't eat half of the food groups, it's not really a surprise that you have nutritional deficiencies. Also, you seem to be really hung up on probiotics, and even if you are getting all the probiotics in the world, you're not eating anything with prebiotics, which make your efforts kind of meaningless. Probiotics are an organism, they need food, which is prebiotics. One without the other is not going to do a whole lot for you.
Let's talk about the fact that I take 32 pills in the morning.
That's a problem.
People are saying that the fact that I have to take so many pills means that my diet is not good. And yeah, it's true. I have a ton of nutrient deficiencies. Nutrient deficiencies take years to develop. Given the fact that I got blood work right when I started my new diet, I think it's pretty safe to assume that my nutrient deficiencies came from my years of disordered eating and eating processed junk. When I first started this diet, my nutritionist told me that all of my deficiencies would go away eventually if I just stuck with the diet. But if I got blood work and saw exactly what I'm deficient in, then I could supplement and make the deficiencies go away sooner, leading me to feel better quicker.
Alrighty, so it's become very clear that this woman cannot hear herself, as these videos show nothing but dollar signs to supplement companies. But I looked back at her TikTok page, and it looks like she's been doing this diet and supplementation for at least 5 months. If you move to a healthy diet and begin heavy supplementation, it will not take 5 months to fix your nutrient deficiencies. These diet plans made by these quote nutritionists are purposefully designed so the supplements are never not needed. I mean, seriously, she's repeating the sales pitch this person gave her, and she's still not quite hearing it. If you switch to this diet, eventually it'll be fixed, but supplements will make it go a lot quicker. How quick are we talking, 5 years? Because 5 months is quite a long time to not see any results. And hold on, 1 second, I just re-listened to what this woman said, and she explains that the nutritionist said if she gets blood work, they can find out exactly what she's deficient in and supplement it and correct it quicker, but that if she stuck with the diet long enough, it would make it better. Meaning that this quote professional assigned a person a diet to fix nutritional deficiencies that they don't even know exist yet because they hadn't done blood work. This is like going to the doctor and them saying, okay, we're not going to do any tests or anything, we're just going to guess what's wrong with you, we're going to give you something, and it's going to fix whatever is wrong with you. Here, take these.
So forgive me for opting for that route. All these are just very basic vitamins, zinc, a few different B vitamins, some amino acids, and a probiotic. I won't need to take all of these pills forever. It's just to catch my body up from all of those years of being deprived of nutrients.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't have to take them forever because 5 months
Lol.
is just a drop in the bucket, right? So that's not enough time for anything to take effect. Absolutely. Continue the diet that's purposely depriving your body of certain nutrients, and eventually your body is going to start magically
What the
producing
hell?
those nutrients, I guess. And by the way, I am being sarcastic. Don't take that seriously, because I'm sure that's probably along the lines of what your nutritionist sold you. Well, guys, what do you think? How quickly can you start this diet? Because every day that passes is just...
TikTok streamer refuses to clean his room.
Smells like that.
Dude, I'm reluctant to clean a lot of my areas, but that, okay, I never said that. Just pretending that was so sus. I did not mean that context. I forget this. I'm reluctant to clean kind of like my apartment. When I see it's getting dirty, like I just vacuumed it before I stream.
Again, we have a roach infestation. I don't think it's
Okay, in my opinion, once you get roaches, that's basically like, you know what, shut up for a few days, and you better go clean your room. Like, no roaches for me.
They're really invasive. We've got some bowls we have to clean up. If it's a Saturday, cleaning my room as a Roblox streamer. Again, we have a roach infestation. I don't think it's caused by me. I think it's just they're really invasive. We've got some bowls we have to clean up. If it's a Saturday, I'll shower. Every other day is a skip. I'm a Roblox streamer, and my room gets really messy. Look at that milk.
Guys, I hope you're having a bad
Wait,
day.
what?
Now look,
I'm a Roblox streamer, and my room gets really messy. Look at that milk.
Oh, that's bad. It straight looks like feces.
I hope you're having a bad day. Now look, at face value, that might sound like I'm being kind of rude, kind of mean, but I promise you I only have positive intentions. Allow me to explain. You see guys, today's video, no matter who you are, where you are, what job you have, how much money you make, no matter what, whatever you may be, today's video is going to make you feel much, much better about yourself. And I'd hate for you to waste it on a day you're already feeling alright. The other day, I came across this TikTok with the caption of taking a shower as a Roblox streamer. Now, when I first saw it for the first few seconds, I thought it was just going to be something satirical, but after watching this entire thing and then going through this guy's account, I'm afraid to say that I don't think it is. This TikToker, who goes by the name of Ponv, something like that, has made dozens of videos just like this, documenting the objectively disgusting conditions that he lives in. Why are his living conditions like this? Well, because he's a Roblox streamer, of course. Who has time to clean when you're doing a job that makes the world go round, baby? This TikTok account is an absolute roller coaster, and me and you are about to go on it. So I hope you're not afraid of heights, because I am, and I'm gonna need some emotional support once we get up there, so I'm gonna need you to stay strong for me, alright? Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Taking a shower as a Roblox streamer. A roach decided to die with my toothbrush, which was kind of rude, but a man does have to brush after all.
Alright guys, so...
The man has to clean up his freaking room, that's what you gotta do.
Actually the same toothbrush. We're off to a wonderful start. How do you
okay,
roach on your tooth?
I replace my toothbrushes every 3 to 6 months. Maybe it's a little bit too long, but if a roach dies or if it gets somewhat mildly contaminated, it's going to the trash. I don't care. That thing's getting thrown away.
Brush and be like, yeah, that's still usable. Just needs a quick rinse. I mean, my god. Cockroaches are like one of the few things that are universally agreed upon to be gross, and you just brushed your teeth with one.
Anyway, my roach infestation has somehow managed to reach the bathroom, so I gotta take this dead roach out of the tub before I can shower. I read that sending them down the drain is bad for the environment, so I just flushed them instead. Anyway, starting up the bath, and I realized I forgot my homework. I have Pixel to help me with all of my word problems. It makes it so much easier.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it.
Is the energy like if the energy wave is high, what is the frequency high, idiot?
This is a sponsored video. Pixlab saw this video, saw the draft, and was like, yeah, that's what we want our brand behind.
Anyway, I get my towel. Yo, I have a question. Does anybody know how to get this dried conditioner off the wall? I like to use it to trap roaches, that way I don't have to squish them. But then they just sit there for a long time. But I'm clean now, so it's okay.
Does anybody know how to get dried conditioner off the wall? Maybe clean it? I don't know. I know that's kind of an out there suggestion, but it's the first thing that comes to my mind. These videos are...
I don't want to make my thing out of stone. It just looks ugly.
Like it's almost a joke, like he's almost in on it. But at the same time, as we continue through these TikToks, you're going to see that he really does live like this. So, can it really be a joke?
Cleaning my room as a Roblox streamer. Again.
Oh
First,
my god.
I went over what we have. We have a roach infestation. I don't think it's caused by me. I think it's just they're really invasive.
Like that. That's gotta be a joke, right? I know that this guy knows that the way he's living is causing the roaches. Like, there's just no way that's not a joke. But he continues to live this way, so it's like, what's going on?
We've got some bowls we have to clean up. Found this hot dog. July 4th.
Oh my god, I didn't notice when I first watched this video. Is that mold? Is that mold?
Oh
from
my
this
god.
man's butt growing onto his chair? No, that's just gotta be like he spilled like a Slurpee, right? Right? Oh my god.
Alright, we clean up this chair. Get some of these bowls down. That's a little crust on. Might need to soak it in some hot water first. We have some frappuccinos. Looks like something tried growing in here. Not on my watch.
Hey buddy, I'm sorry to break this to you, but your watch is set to the wrong time because there are...
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move on.
Are entire civilizations growing in these cups. I mean, yeah, you might have stopped it before it turned into, like, a human, but there are definitely things living inside your room besides, you know, the roaches.
Not on my watch. Now we got some snack trays. Gotta clean these up. Don't let my dog eat them. I think he already did. Some of it's missing. Found a little baby roach trying to get away. Sorry, honey. Didn't mean to leave that down there. Hope you don't mind. Alright, well, that's about it. The room's pretty clean now. We've made a lot of good progress, so we're just gonna finish up another day. I'm pretty exhausted, so stay tuned.
Dude, just take your hand, get a garbage bag, just swap all that stuff in the...
All you've done is remove the items.
You may have like 2 cups and a pencil.
As long as things don't have new life forms growing inside of them, they're not ready for the trash yet. Not the way I would choose to live, but hey, you do you, man.
Cleaning my room. Part 2.
This is the person that probably kills me all the time in Phantom Forces.
Really messy. Look at that milk.
Huh?
Gross.
That looks like a head of cabbage dissolving in gravy. What part of this is milk? What environment do you have to create in your bedroom to turn milk into this?
That's not very good. That's back chips. They're not even expired yet. This is the best day ever. Gotta get these trash bags. This milk, don't it does not smell very good. I don't know why.
Well, when things degrade, they don't really smell good, don't they?
Quick life hack. If you have something stinky in your room due to it sitting there rotting, one thing you can do to kind of help mitigate that smell is to take it out of your room and throw it away immediately. Don't worry about the cup. Throw that away to burn it if it's more convenient. Whatever is necessary, do not hesitate, because once a cup of milk begins to resemble a ball of mozzarella cheese more than a cup of milk, you've got an issue.
Found my nail clippers too. Look how bad my nails get when I don't have nail clippers and I use my fingers. It really hurts. I don't like it very much. Anyway, bringing the dishes down.
Whoa, hold on there, cowboy. Does this man live with his parents, or does Roblox streaming pay this well? I was assuming this was like an apartment or something. This is a pretty big house. You see those tiles? They're ginormous. That means these people are rich. How does anybody allow this? My parents would have set me on fire.
Got some trash bags filled up. This smells really bad. I don't know what this is. I think it was coffee at one point, but now it's like a syrup. Look at these coffees. Some of them look bad, some look good. I think it's based on how long they've been there. This looks like syrup too. I don't know how I'm going to get this out of the cup. I might have to throw it away. Anyway, got the rest of the trash bags. I'm going to go ahead and take them out. Don't forget to wash your hands after cleaning your room. It's very good for your hygiene.
Hey man, I mean this in really the nicest way I can mean it, but I don't really want to ever hear the word hygiene come out of your mouth again, okay? I find it rather insulting that you would even make that comment, if I'm being perfectly honest. I hope you understand.
Cleaning my room as a Roblox streamer. First I get started with the bedstand. This is where I have all my waters for my daily hydration.
Well, to clean my room as a Roblox streamer if I was this guy. First of all, we're gonna need to take an M1 World War II flamethrower, and we're just gonna burn it all down.
See, it's cleaned up. I'm getting the floor cleaned now. Still got a long way to go. I then grab the vacuum.
I then pull up.
Picking up most everything. Still got some stuff on the side to tidy up. And now my Roblox streams are ready to resume. I love Roblox, I love Roblox, I love Roblox.
You know what? Solid progress, Ponevy. I'm proud. I mean, obviously the carpet could use some work, but overall, I think this is like objectively a clean room. Not a tiny room, but it's clean. Surely after doing all this, you would never go back to the way it was before, right?
I just got a trash can for my room.
Whoa.
My roach infestation has gotten pretty bad. Someone says it's because I left food out, but they eat plants, so I don't get it.
You tell them, buddy. It's the plants you have in your room that's attracting cockroaches, not the week's worth of food scattered across every surface
Alexa,
of the floor.
Are cockroaches omnivorous?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, yes. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
So they're gonna target literally anything that you eat. Cockroaches are almost parasitic. They'll try to consume anything that you eat.
I don't think that really means anything. You might just have one hidden away somewhere, and that's all it takes.
Exactly. Two opposite sex pair cockroaches. All it takes for infestation to regain strength.
And yeah, guys, my chair is dirty, but don't worry, I don't use it anymore. I have this chair. My closet's a little messy. I need to clean it up, but I'm a little too tired. It's really hard. My crunchy socks have
This guy's never worked a day in his life, I'm calling it. Meanwhile, I'm out here in a restaurant. I'm mopping the floors every freaking night that I work there. I'm literally carrying like 20 pounds of dishes back and forth. It's like much, but that's all I
I'll clean
just...
those up eventually. Underneath my bed could definitely get cleaned up too. And I have these dark stains on my wall. I think it's from my feet. Does anybody know how to get those off?
I still really don't know what's going on here. Do you guys hear what I'm hearing? It's like there's definitely some self-awareness here. There's no doubt a humorous tone, like sticky socks and the roaches just like my plants, but also, like, you can only take a joke so far. And when there's mold growing in every crevice of your bedroom, and the portion of the wall where you put your feet when you play piano is pitch black, it really can't be a joke at that point, even if you're joking about it. This is clearly how you actually live, and it's definitely not a good thing, even if you're self-aware about it.
My morning routine as a Roblox streamer begins right as I wake up. I step out of bed and I jump on my computer so I can get onto my favorite game. Can you guess what it is? That's right. I get straight onto some Roblox. Play a few
Okay, please tell me he doesn't play like Phantom Forces or Jailbreak.
games, eat some of my leftover breakfast from yesterday. It's
Longer than people think, but when you have a roach-infested room in a biohazardous environment, anything out for more than 10 minutes in that room should not be eaten.
drink some of my water that I left out. It tastes the same. You can't even tell. Then I
Just
step
get
out of
PS4
my room, leave
controller.
the domain as they say, head straight to the bathroom, brush my teeth, make my teeth sparkly white. Then, if it's a Saturday, I'll shower. Every other day is a skip.
Every other day is a skip.
Dude,
Doing
this
once a week
this dude
shower
probably
thing?
has.
Don't
You have to like evacuate an entire 1 mile radius, like
Guy
zombie
thinks that
apocalypse
every
style, when
person
this guy
shower every
steps in, because
single
he's
day
probably
some
smells a
people don't
BO.
need to. I guess if you sit on a computer all day playing Roblox, you might not need to shower every single day, but only once a week? Yeah, no.
My hair looks so good. Today is Saturday. Then I go take a daily Xanax for relaxation. The trash is fine, doesn't need to be taken out. Pet my beautiful cat because he's the best. Then I pet my dog so she doesn't get jealous.
That dog
Now,
looks
after
so
all of that,
miserable.
I think I'm ready to begin my day as a Roblox streamer. I love Roblox. Thank you.
Wow, what a peek into the life. If you guys have ever wondered what I do on a day-to-day basis, just go scroll through this guy's TikTok and replace Roblox with RuneScape. It'll paint a similar picture. Well, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Normally, my mindset on most things is that as long as it's not hurting anybody else, who really cares what you do? But I don't know, it's kind of sad to see somebody living like this, especially when they're kind of aware that it's gross. I mean, nobody can really be that happy living like this. At least I couldn't. I feel like everybody's happier in a clean house, are they not? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Most insufferable group of killings I've ever seen.
Carry on with that. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
They do need one. Have you looked at them a lot?
Bald is good for some people. It's not a good look on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today's gonna be a doozy. It's not often that we get to see all of the worst parts of society come together and mingle as one, but today, Christmas came early. The video we're gonna be watching today consists solely of, well, I guess for a lack of a better term, insufferable individuals. Now, we've
Oh boy,
talked
Dire
about
Bear.
parents plenty on this channel, but today we've got something
Tough one.
every single person in this video can be classified as some sort of Karen. I feel like some sort of scientist making an observational breakthrough. They're beginning to congregate, and we don't know why. Now, the video we're going to be watching today is from a YouTuber who goes by the name of Emma Ganson Press. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Now, Mr. Emma Ganson is what is commonly referred to as a First Amendment auditor. Now, if you've never dove down the First Amendment auditing rabbit hole, let me give you a quick rundown. Now, if you're not American, our First Amendment basically guarantees us freedoms concerning religion, speech, press, expression, assembly, petition, stuff like that. And what these guys do is they go into public spaces, places they are allowed to record via the First Amendment, and they do just that. They just stand there recording. Now, some of them are better than others. Some of them really do just stand around, kind of recording nothing, just the surrounding area. But some of them, and Mr. Emma Ganson being one of those of some, intentionally record people in a sort of creepy way trying to bait a reaction. Now this is for two reasons. One of them being they're trying to get content, they're trying to get reactions for their YouTube channel. And the second reason being they're trying to get somebody to call the police, have the police show up and have the police tell them that they're not allowed to record, therefore violating their First Amendment rights, so they can then sue the police department. Now if you're doing it for the second reason, I say go for it. If you want to spend your days recording stop signs and sidewalks, hoping for a cop to say you can't, I mean, that's your life. If there's a police officer who doesn't know the law and is trying to enforce something on you that they shouldn't, then yeah, that person should not be a cop and the department should have to pay for it. However, that doesn't happen that often. What these guys end up doing for most of their time is just lightly harassing people in public. And that's what we're going to see today in the video titled Karen's Tough Guy Husband Learns the Hard Way. This guy calling anybody a Karen is kind of ironic to me, but we'll get to that later. But we're going to watch the main event of this video for which the video is named after, and we'll see just how much of a Karen everybody really is. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Hi, interview me.
We don't do interviews, otherwise I would.
What are you doing?
I am trying to take some video and pictures, and people keep asking me what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to take pictures and video.
What?
I don't have to. The sun's not going to be up long enough for me to explain everything to you.
Then why would we? Why are you doing it?
What is it? What's the real question? What do you really want to know?
I feel so bad for what I'm assuming is this woman's daughter because she can tell what's about to happen here. Her spidey senses are tingling. She's like, okay, mom, camera, let's move this situation along, but her efforts go unnoticed.
What are you doing?
Taking pictures and video.
Okay, why?
Because that's what I feel like doing today.
Okay.
Why are you shopping at the law?
Because I love to shop there.
Well, there you go. Carry on with that. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
I hope you get sued.
You hope I get sued?
Yeah.
Sued for what?
Battery.
Alright, so I'm not the biggest fan of Amagansett Press, or really any First Amendment auditor guy who does this. I'm not carrying around a foam finger, but I think it's clear that there's a villain in this video. Really? You hope he gets sued for battery? For filming? I feel like we've skipped a few steps here. These kinds of videos are like my version of reality television. You don't really like anybody that you're seeing, but you can't look away. Alright, I've regained my composure after laughing for about 5 minutes after that camera pan. Maybe Mr. Amagansett Press is winning me over. That was pure comedic gold. That timing was spot on. This is great already.
You really gonna get in my face, bro?
Oh, you're in my face, bro.
I haven't moved my feet.
I'm not moving my feet.
Harassing.
You feel like I'm harassing? Do you see this?
Yeah, I see it.
Why don't you get out of my face? You just walked up to me and put yourself in my face.
Hey, if you can video, I can stand where I want to stand.
Not in my face.
I'm not in your face.
You're not in my face?
I'm not.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did some reading on this because I was actually kind of curious, and I couldn't find any sort of real strict law about invading personal space. So I don't think what this guy is doing is illegal, but it's rude and uncomfortable. And Mr. Amagansett Press has a problem with it, which I find extremely ironic, because that's exactly what he does do all the time. But when somebody does it to him,
Yeah, it's like he just folds.
I find that pretty funny. He has no problem ignoring someone's request to not be filmed because it makes him uncomfortable. But when somebody gets in his face and makes him uncomfortable, suddenly they need to listen to his requests.
You don't think you're in my face?
No, I'm
You
not.
don't think your camera being 6 inches from my face?
Yours is as close to mine.
Listen, I'm out on the sidewalk taking some pictures.
Time to.
Go on with your day.
You go on with
Go
your
on
day.
with your day.
You go on with your day.
Well, I'm gonna back up. You're gonna walk over. Yeah, let's have a little experiment. Let's see what a puppet you are.
The lack of self-awareness is hilarious because right now, I don't really see a tough guy act. I see somebody doing the exact same thing you're doing to him, to you. I don't really think there's a puppet here. I just don't think you want to be treated the way you're treating everybody around.
Now she's using clean water from start to finish.
Everybody around you is strange.
Yeah, please get me out of social media.
And you can call whoever you want.
So bad.
What is it?
It's not a public. Because she
You're following me up and down suggest you cut.
Hey, it's a lake. I think I saw this on a map. It's a cute little lake. Worst TikToks ever made.
Hey, don't you want to high-five me?
Oh god.
Y-E-S spell.
Y-E-S?
Yeah.
Y-E-S. Oh no.
Oh, TikTok, an app that is allowing us to consume more media than ever before in all of human history, and for some reason, we seem to not be very focused on what the long-term negatives of that might be. You know, iPad babies will surely just grow out of their 3.5-second attention span, right? Well, probably not, but that's not what we're worried about today. We are worried about, once again, the worst TikToks on the internet. Once again, I have gone through all the TikToks you guys have sent me, and have picked out a few that I think are worth talking about. Now, I haven't gone through all of them fully, because like always, I kind of like to be surprised as I record, but I've done some skimming, and yes, I've done some damage this time. Some of these are going to be pretty hard to watch, so if you're extra susceptible to cringe, I would recommend maybe you sit this one out. But if you think you have what it takes, well then prepare to run the gauntlet, my friend, because it's about to get pretty stinky in here, okay? Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Instead of calling me a snack, just call me a candle. Because I smell good, I'm fired, and I'll burn this all.
Oh my god.
What you talking about?
Alrighty, off to a wonderful start. Now, I've had a lot of people send me this guy's TikTok, and I see why. On a certain level, it's just kind of sad, because nobody who's not just extremely desperate for attention is doing this. Nobody just wakes up one day and thinks, for absolutely no reason, you know what, I'm gonna go start screaming in public and just disturbing people today, because why not? A lot of people think any attention is good, whether it's negative or not, and I think this is a pretty good example of that.
Excuse me, sir? Might I ask you one quick question for a TikTok interview? Sure. Where do you find the most joy in life?
Ooh, good question. Probably with friends and family.
Am I shaking this?
Illinois is mailing annual Medicaid renewals, which means that you need
I
to make
hate
sure
Illinois.
you stay covered.
This guy's just filthy frank, but not funny.
You know, as a kid, I never really realized how strange these kinds of videos were, because honestly, I probably would have thought that something like screaming in a mall was funny when I was like 12, but what I never realized looking back was that the people doing it were never 12, you know what I mean? Like, they were always grown men, and, you know, as a person who's not 12 anymore, it's very weird to see guys in their 20s, and in other videos we've covered in their 30s or 40s and still doing this. It just immediately tells me that your humor and probably a lot of your personality as well has not matured since middle school.
Everybody has an announcement to make!
Oh my god.
Now, as awesome as this video is, sadly it does have a trend. Now, it seems like this guy is kind of the trendsetter for, you know, whatever you want to call this. Because just like anything else, this guy gets a lot of followers, a lot of views, and it makes other people want to do it. And then we get videos like this.
No one actually cares what you do. Watch this. I can literally go right into this target and just be an absolute menace. Guys, don't you want to high-five me?
Oh my god.
I can literally scream random dates at people.
Because no one cares.
January 14th, 2023. March 7th, 2023 at 11 p.m.
You know what I would much rather see than this? Like the
This
30
guy is
45
coked or
seconds
something.
after they stop recording, when they look around and realize that nobody's finding them funny, and the only validation they're getting is maybe from the cameraman. That's the real juicy stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna have to replace the audio for the next few videos because this guy uses copyrighted music, so I apologize for that. But I just couldn't leave these out because, oh my god, they're just so goofy. Like, I'm not trying to armchair psychologist this, but this is like narcissism. This is like if Patrick Bateman had a TikTok. Every single video by this guy is just a made-up scenario where somebody is talking about how attractive he is, or some girl is going crazy over him. Like, dude, you know that we know you're writing these captions, right?
There you go. How am I way down? God,
All the things, all the made-up scenarios that you can make up about a girl getting mad about you, because you have full creative freedom here. This is your TikTok, this is your universe. You choose to make a video about a girl getting mad at you for having a heart next to your mom's name. First off, why is your mom's name her actual name?
I just don't care about paying attention, so I didn't even get what it was about.
This mad about you talking to another woman, yet she doesn't know your mother's name. Imagine sitting down and unironically writing a script for a video where you talk about an imaginary girl who's so unbelievably obsessed with you that she has a breakdown because you're texting your mother.
I think I do, actually. I actually, yeah, vividly I do. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's go install the walls on the boat, and let's go install furnaces. Instead of building a refinery station, we're going to build a refinery boat. That way we can just refine everything right on the spot.
Alright, so if you can't tell what's being said here, it's a woman at a dentist office talking to a customer or a patient, and the patient's talking about how her mother died and how it's been really hard, and the people are laughing, and I guess making a joke out of it. What I don't get is why you post this.
That is sensitive.
Cats are a mystery for health.
Oh my god.
Introducing new Fresh Step Health Monitoring Litter. pH-activated crystals
The hell?
help detect illness early.
I need to get myself on some old cat litter. Why would I want cat litter, you may ask? Cause it's got a good amount of uranium in it. Yeah. Bet you didn't know that. It's got uranium in it. Old stuff. Oh, that's a dire bear. Nope.
Gen Z's trying to what? Cancel Eminem.
I can't. The cringe is too much. I'm succumbing. I can't. Nope. I'm out. I'm just. Ew. Oh my gosh.
Line of the gift, yes. It is not for the faint of heart, and it is for the most deeply spiritual people.
What?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, podcasts will be the downfall of our modern society, and I don't feel like I really need to elaborate. Now, before you say the obvious comeback of, well, August, you're just a guy with a microphone on the internet who thinks he's right all the time, too, so why is it okay for you to do it? Well, I'm sure you would like an answer to that, wouldn't you, huh, Builder? The vastness of the internet has enabled any opinion to be able to get in front of millions of people across the world, resulting in some pretty wild communities being formed. And we've seen a lot on this channel, people who think that the the sun isn't real, people who think that is a myth. But today we're diving down a new rabbit hole. Lyme disease, the thing that you can get from a tick, is a superpower. Now, I've heard a lot of things in my time on this website, but this might take the cake as the wildest conspiracy theory I have ever heard. And the TikToker, The Balanced Blonde, is going to walk us through it today. She has a podcast where she talks about all the powers and abilities that she's unlocked since contracting Lyme disease. Like it's some sort of path in an RPG.
More like Lyme disease. Get it? Because I'm funny.
At least that's what the Balanced Blonde seems to believe, and hey, I've got a pretty open mind, so let's hear the evidence. Let's begin.
I worked with a medical intuitive, and she said every time she sees someone with Lyme, it's an intergalactic substance, and it's literally bringing in codes from the beginning of time.
Guys, we haven't even made it 10 seconds, and I'm pretty sure I just heard the most insane sentence I've ever heard said in my life. Lyme disease is an intergalactic substance bringing in codes from the beginning of time? I mean, what does that mean? Because on the one hand, like, sure, okay, everything's always been here. It's just been changed and formed into different things, like, okay, nothing new is being created, fine, sure. But I have a feeling that's not what we mean here. I guess let's see where this is going.
This should be it.
Yes, I believe this. This gives me chills down my entire body.
Yeah, that might be from the fever from the Lyme disease. I mean, what are we talking about here, guys? I'm really starting to think that freedom of speech might have been a bad idea. I mean, at some point, you've got to start fact-checking people, right? I mean, this is not a healthy way to cope with a sickness, because this is what this has to be, right? Nothing else would lead a person to thinking that Lyme disease gives you information about the
that is Lyme disease. No, you don't want that.
I haven't heard it in those exact words before, but I'm often trying to say the exact same thing. Yeah. Lyme is a gift. Yes. It is not for the faint of heart, and it is for the most deeply spiritual people on the planet.
Yeah.
Yes, she doesn't give a crap. She knows this lady is delusional.
Most conspiracy theories, I can at least be like, okay, I see how you might have ended up here after 18 hours on an obscure subreddit. You think that the sun is a government conspiracy because Burger King discontinued the Double Whopper Jr.? Okay, sure, I get the connection. But Lyme disease is a spiritual gift that opens up your mind to the universe. How? How do you get there? I am genuinely curious. Alright, so this is like the only TikTok we're gonna watch. Everything else is a clip from the podcast. But it's stuff like this that they think Lyme disease has opened up for them. And I'm gonna say something that I really want to be taken seriously. I don't want you guys to think I'm joking about this. I am being 100% serious. This is something that makes me think you might need to see somebody. Mental health is extremely important, sometimes more important than physical health. And if you genuinely think that walking through a grocery store, you are hearing the calls and cries of people's ancestors around you, you really might have something going on. And I mean that in the most serious, non-joking way possible. I'm just genuinely concerned. We're gonna see some stuff like this in the world, but like, maybe this woman is actually just constantly whatsoever, but maybe all the commenters and the supporters of this podcast should stop enabling this, and maybe we should actually look into it.
So tell us a little more shifting about what you mean by your multidimensional beings having simultaneous experiences. I think you're talking about parallel universes.
Looking in your eyes, and your eyes also carry such an ancient connection, and it's not like so even though we're here in this studio or whatever, it's very felt. So thank you and hello and
Again, like, can we all come together real quickly and agree that you should not think that somebody is shape-shifting in front of you? Is that something that we can hold hands on? Maybe.
Man, when did meth become so readily available?
Connection in the eyeballs, and I mean, what could that possibly mean? Are we seeing some of that Neanderthal gene coming through in the brow? Or are we talking like you look into her eyes and you're seeing Plato going crazy with the reed pen? I mean, what are we talking about? How ancient are we going? Maybe I'm just not quite in tune enough, but these kinds of podcasts always sound like people saying a lot, but not meaning anything.
You're seeing something right now.
I'm seeing everything.
What do you see? I can see your eyes.
My eyes going, oh, you're just so open. I mean, I love being with you. I see your third eye as if it's a full eyeball on your face. So that's there. Wow. And that's because you're living
Raft.
yourself.
Refinery afloat.
It's got like energy around you.
I love it.
Bright white aura. So beautiful.
Alrighty, so
I'm
now we've
getting
got another eyeball link. Seems to be heavy on the eyeballs this podcast. And an angelic aura. Okay. Gotta say, I feel like we can't ignore the overlap of people who claim to see things like shapeshifters and auras, and the people who openly admit to doing psychedelic drugs. No dig, no judgment towards people who do psychedelic drugs. Haha, do. Because I don't care what you do with your body. But I do think that it's dangerous that if you start to think that the mindset you had and the things you saw while under the influence of these drugs is reality, and then once you're back in a sober state, you're somehow being fooled or you're being tricked by your own brain. I do personally think that that's not a good way to live.
Could be different realms, we've had many lifetimes in many places. I am a Pleiadian starseed, and I can just like feel them instantly. So that means that we're from the same place. And I was just suddenly like, but you don't think that this is weird, but what am
The dumbest criminal on the planet? Oh yes, stupid criminals.
That's why I put the tracking device, other than that I didn't do anything. So you actually put a tracking device on the car? Please, this one time, let me go.
Creep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for a bit of a throwback. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, then you might remember that I used to do a lot of videos on stuff like Karens and people getting pulled over and stuff like that. Videos that in general just have more to do with the real world rather than stuff only on the internet. And for a while, I stopped doing those kinds of videos just because I could never find any that really interested me. Until today, my dear viewer, allow me to introduce you to who might be the worst criminal on this entire planet. The man before you is named Ramesh, and we're about to watch a video of him being pulled over for putting a tracking device on a woman's car. And the way that Ramesh decides to handle this confrontation is something I have never seen before in my entire life. Not that like I'm a cop or anything, but I have seen my fair share of live PDs, so I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Now, real quick before we dive into this Ramesh adventure, I'd like to announce that I am now streaming on Twitch 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, there is a link in the description. I'd love to see you there. With that being said, however, let's begin. Please subscribe.
So, yes, I thought the police report to go. As you said, last emails, I wanted to stop. When it stopped, I found police report, told them about it. It stopped for a long time. More recently, fast forward to 2 years. He reached out to me again. He says he's sorry for everything, and we talk as friends, and everything's okay.
Alright, so this is in no way meant as a dig towards this woman, but if a person ever displays this kind of behavior towards you,
nice, we got it.
Chance. Can people grow and can people change? Absolutely, but it's kind of a gamble with stuff like this, and you should just not put yourself in this kind of situation. If someone is behaving like this towards you and you manage to get it to stop, my advice would be to just leave it at that.
All of a sudden today, I'm getting
Experience full.
Okay guys, I'm gonna take a break. I actually don't know how I'm gonna be able to get the T-Rex with. I might have to have another raft. Oh crap. There we go, problem fixed. Yeah, we have a refinery afloat. That's what I'm gonna call it. You know, raft, refinery, you know, like, look at the letters, right? Yeah, a refinery, float. That's actually a perfect name for that. 5 furnaces, 5 of these boxes. But yeah, that's actually a really nice little base we got now. Might put a few more boxes on. No, I do not want to drop all my stuff. I will not doubt that with this boat we can get a lot of stuff done. I mean, just look at that nice, cool boat. We don't have because now I know. Now I've made this interesting design of a boat. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I need to see if I can do my homework, go eat lunch. Anyway, if I come back, I will hopefully probably actually start trying to get ready for the mining trip. Bye.